Alright, hello everyone, this is Alec coming to you with yet another Warcraft 3 audio commentary, and today it looks like we are going to be having World Elites JN. So, the very well-known human player will be spawning at the bottom left-hand side as the red human player on Twisted Meadows, yes. And his opponent in the top right-hand side will be Bisu ARI, so Bisu obviously a pretty well-known Night Elf player. I'm not sure I'd call him top-notch in the world, but he is quite good. He can pull out some quite nice things from him. You can see some quite nice things from him. Got my words jumbled there a little bit. And no Altar of Kings yet down from. Oh, is that it? And Altar of Elders, not Altar of Kings, Alec. Come on. Anyways, we see no Altar of Elders, just that very early Ancient of War. So it looks like we'll probably be seeing a Tavern Hero coming out of Bisu. Not that unstandard, to be honest with you. On a map like Twisted Meadows, where there's a lot of creep camps, it's very viable that we might see something like a Dark Ranger. We might see something like a Pandaren Brewmaster. Both of those things are very viable options, or possibly a Beastmaster, but I doubt it. Anyways, Jane going to be going for a very standard Archmage. Probably going to see him militia creeping out this camp, which can bring your Archmage right up to level 2.5. It's very easy to do, and can really set you very far ahead. We're probably going to see some Ancient War creeping. The Altar of Elders should be down. There it is. As we do have the first Archer, I imagine, being trained up. We'll probably see Ancient War creeping at this camp, actually. I have not seen that too often. It's pretty aggressive, I'm not going to lie. But normally you see it on a camp like this just because it's easier to not get creep jacked or something. But this could be a little bit risky, but it looks like he's probably going to try and pull it off. Is sending that first Archer out to try and pick up the Tavern Hero. We will see the Scout Footmen be sent out here for JN. We'll be scouting out that there will be cross spawns. As oh, look at that, very smart play by JN. All he had to do was bring his footmen just down here, only scouted out to see if the Ancient War there, and once he saw it was not there, he knew that he could just run right back. Just because if there's no Ancient War creeping, then that means he's not going to be there. Anyways, we do have a Dark Ranger coming out actually from Bisu, just as I predicted. I am not very surprised actually to see this, just because there's a lot of creeping possibilities on this camp, and you can really it really makes it easy to pull off a lot of those skeleton minions using that black arrow. Anyways, looks like Bisu does just have it on autocast. We will probably see him just take out this camp and probably tank a lot of the damage on that Dark Ranger. Probably does not want to tank it onto those archers. Probably wants to just tank it on the Dark Ranger, but we'll see what he decides to do. We're going to see the footman just get off a couple of hits. Kind of annoying, as this camp does get creeped out. We do have Scourge Bone Chimes actually getting picked up by JN. A very nice option that may, honestly, an item like that can honestly change your creeping path. Change your unit composition, entirely. Like, he might have been thinking, I guess I'm just going to go for standard. Just going to be going for standard Archmage Caster Mountain King, but maybe he'll decide to change. Maybe go for something like a little bit different, something that might utilize that item a little better. Maybe we'll be seeing him go for like Knights, for example. That's just something off the top of my head. He probably won't be going for Knights, but that's just a possibility. Anyways, we're going to see Bisu going for Ancient of War creeping here. This should bring the Dark Ranger up to level 2. We do have another Ancient of War going down here. We'll probably see him creep out this orange camp. Just try and get that Dark Ranger up to as high level as possible. Try and creep out as efficiently as possible. We will see JN actually creep out this camp as... where's that Archmage? Archmage, oh there he is. I guess he was just sort of hidden from me. Anyways, we're going to see this camp get creeped out as well. We're going to be seeing now this creep camp get finished off. What kind of items got picked up? Ruined Bracers, a very nice item on that Dark Ranger. Still have the Scorch Bone Chimes that have not been sold yet by that Archmage. Oh, is it because there's no Arcane Vault? We do have Lumber Mill going down, so we will probably be seeing an expansion here from JN, I imagine. Yeah, he does have all the peons finished, so we will probably be seeing an expansion set up. We'd have all the Lesser Dark Minions coming down here now to try and get some harassment damage, I imagine, onto these golden lumber peasants of JN. We do have the sorry, we do have the entire force now for JN. Not for JN, for Bisu coming over to creep out this camp. Should be very easy to do with that Ancient of War. There we go, and yeah, that's about it. Let's see what kind of damage did that footman do. Not too much, or virtually almost no damage. We do have him. It'd probably be a little bit better if he decided to go for some of these wisps. That's exactly what it looks like he's going to be doing. Yeah, that's definitely a more viable option. Should be able to take that down if it doesn't run away. Ooh, he might actually get the kill. Yes, he gets the kill. That's going to be very nice for a little bit of experience there. For JN, we do have Dark Ranger hitting level 3, very, very nicely done, which should be interesting. It looks like he did go for the level 2 Black Arrow. We'll have this that much stronger, those Dark Minions will be that much stronger. We do have more Huntresses actually getting pumped out, so it looks like Huntresses just still staying at tier 1, so it looks like Huntresses will be the tech choice of Bisu. I actually really like this idea. It looks like he will be going for an early push with all of these mercs being picked up, with all of these skeletal minions as well as huntresses. It looks like he's using all this to try and he's going to try and siege up this siege its expansion. Going to be trying to take this down, or at least just try and take down like the peasants, for example. As we do have JN completely prepared for this. Does have 6 footmen out to try and defend against this, but we do have quite a large decent force here coming out for Bisu. We do have the Arcane Tower finishing up now. Going to be focusing down that Troll Shadow Priest and getting rid of its mana. But as a tower does actually go down, we do have a few wisps actually, so the Ancient Protectors might be an interesting option if we could actually see that. Yeah, we may be seeing that. No, it does not look like we're going to be seeing that. We're going to see a lot of militia actually getting taken down as one skeleton. That'll be another Dark Minion there for Bisu. Look at these militia, they're just going to get picked off like flies to that Dark Ranger. He needs to try and just sort of get off some hits off with those militia, and then try and bring them down to that expansion or something, or at least retreat them back to bases they're about to expire. Anyways, now we're going to see these footmen do have defend. That's a very nicely done there by Jay, and that's going to help him out a lot. Is that we may see these wisps just try and detonate on those water elementals, which is exactly what they're going to be doing. Really smart choice actually, because this Shadow Priest does not have any mana. He will be forced to use wisps to actually detonate to try and get rid of the mana on that Archmage and try and get rid of those water elementals. We're going to see lots of continuously more these peons getting taken down to that Black Arrow, as the Dark Ranger still has tons and tons of mana, so Black Arrow is not a problem to try and just have that Black Arrow on autocast. It looks like we're going to have more and more of these footmen just get taken down. There we go, more Dark Minions coming out as well. We're going to see these a lot of militia bringing down now to try and take down that Troll Shadow Priest, and they will be successful actually. But it looks like they will just be feed more and more of that, more and more skeletal minions to Bisu. And these Dark Rangers getting out a lot of damage actually. But this Vampiric Aura actually really helping JN out a lot when it comes to on those militia and those footmen as well. Really helping out a lot. Let's check this out. But now JN does have a shop down, is still continuously not selling that Scourge Bone Chime, so it looks like he will decide to keep that. Let's check the tech. Still only at tier 1 obviously, but we do have an Ancient Protector in the main base actually of JN. Very interesting strategy. We may see Bisu try and kill some stuff off here. Probably wants to focus down that tower because JN is focus firing that Dark Ranger. I really like that choice from JN. We may see the Ancient Protector now moving that much closer to try and focus down that tower, or at least try and focus down some of these peasants in the main mineral line. Let's see what happens now. We're going to see the skeletal minions go down, and we're going to see the entire force of JN now try and come in and engage this. We're going to see them focus down the Huntresses, but the Huntresses quite bulky units actually. We'll just be able to evade them quite easily, as we do have the Ancient Protector now in basically getting out some very nice hits off on these peons, as they will just get focused down and turn into skeletal minions. Very nicely done. Huntress goes down there, feeding a lot of experience to both these heroes. Let's check the hero levels, 4.5 and 4.3, 4.4. And so very high hero levels very early on in the game, because we've had a lot of very interesting trades for both of these players. Still no tech here from JN. Is sort of short on wood, actually. That is the reason, because he lost so many militia. Probably wants to be going for that wood upgrade once he gets to tier 2. Anyways, we're going to see a lot of footmen now get focused down, but very nice micro there for JN, saving that one footman. We have more and more archers and more mercs being pulled for Bisu now. Bisu needs to sort of pull that to the back. Yeah, there we go. As Ogre Mauler actually being pulled now for Bisu. He's really getting sort of desperate. Really needs to try and really wants to try and take out these footmen, but these footmen with that Vampiric Aura from that Scourge Bone Chimes really can regen their health, and they're really doing a lot of nice damage, especially those Huntresses and those Archers especially actually. Anyways, we're going to see more and more footmen just continue to feed a lot of experience. We may see surround now on that Archmage. Ooh, no, not quite. Was not quite able to go for that surround. That could have been very nice option. Might have been able to force the TP. That would have been sweet, but unfortunately it was not able to do it. Anyways, we're gonna see Hunter Saul actually got hidden over here. I almost freaked out. I thought that was a Tree of Life as a counter expansion, but nope. Looks like Bisu's just gonna continue to try and siege that expansion rather than try and counter expand or something. Still sticking at tier 1, as we looks like. Oh, sorry. It looks like Jan also sticking at tier 1. So So far, it looks like JN might be winning at this point. Yeah, I'd say JN is definitely winning because realistically, the Dark Ranger is not that much ahead. Is a little bit ahead in hero experience, but virtually nothing, not ahead. And economically, JN is way ahead. And right now, tech-wise, I'd say JN is ahead. I mean, Bisu really at this point has invested a lot of money. Excuse me, into mercs and things. And really, he doesn't really need to be doing that. We may see a creepjack now from coming in from Bisu. He will be catching a lot of these footmen off guard. One footman goes down. We may see a second footman go down as well. He will be forcing the TP. Very nicely done there by Bisu, as he should probably be able to finish off the rest of this creep camp very nicely. We'll be getting a very nice tome right there. Pride doesn't want to wait. Oh no, he just decides to create and pick it up. Probably should have just waited to get to level 5, then picked it up. Would have just been able to get that much more experience. I really don't think it made a huge difference. There may be 1 or 2 experience more. Anyways, we do have 2 scrolls of healing on that Dark Ranger, so this is a would be a very nice time to push actually. Oh, a bit of a fail, a little fail surround there. We may see some pathing on that without using that Ogre Mauler, but no, it looks like that footman will actually manage to get away. Oh, very poor play there, a very sloppy play from Bisu actually, as we do have time now from Jan. We'll have time to come in with his full-fledged army. If I were him, I would have just ignored that peon, or at least gotten this surround with all your units onto that one footman and just gone straight for the main base. But it looks like he thinks not, as Bisu. Oh no, is that JN? JN picks up a lot of wow, that's a lot of mercs. Just pick up a rock golem, a mud golem as well. Sorry. Holy crap, that's a lot. I have never seen rock or mud golem played before, just because they're so expensive. We may see the Jan's Altar of Kings get focused down because he does not want to give that Mountain King a chance to come out. It looks like Jan going to be going straight for Castle Tech. Tier 3 tech on the way for Jan. We may see air actually as a viable option. He may decide to sell that Scourgebone Chimes as soon as the air starts to pump out. But anyways, we do have... Oh, no. I was thinking of the big, giant rock golem. Never mind. Yeah, mud golem makes a lot more sense for JN. Oh, my bad. Anyways, we do have Glaive Throwers actually coming in for Bisu now. Needs to have a Zeppelin. You cannot just go for these Glaive Throwers with no Zeppelin. What is he doing with this Glaive Thrower? Glaive Thrower, what are you doing? Oh, maybe he's just bringing this in to try and siege or something. But really, at this point, I'm not really sure what he's trying to do. He's just going to be focusing on the water elemental for some reason. I guess it's just sloppy play. And as you do have Scroll of Healing going off for JN. JN's sort of trying to use that Zeppelin for some sort of micro, but we should see it go down, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it get focused down. Very nice. Very nice, actually. Zeppelin micro here from JN. Wow, saving a lot of these units, but a lot of these footmen, unfortunately, taking the pain, taking a lot of hits. We do have a lot of militia getting focused down as well, feeding a lot of experience to that Dark Ranger. What level is he? Should be close to level 6. Yeah, he's almost level 6 on that Dark Ranger. Holy crap. Let's see that Archmage. Archmage almost level 6 as well, so that Archmage gets to level 6. That'll be very bad for Bisu. He could easily TP straight to the main base of Bisu, and the Dark Ranger would be forced to TP back. But anyways, we're going to see a lot of these greater Dark Minions be able to do a lot of damage to these. We'll be able to compete very nicely against these footmen, as they do basically have the exact same hit points as them, but they do have the higher DPS. Anyways, the Dark Ranger's very low in hit points, and he will just call GG, just because if you... As a Night Elf player, if you cannot siege that base, that human expansion, or at least take down something economically, then you will fall behind. Especially if you just decide to stay at tier 1. Then, I mean, Jan, his castle tech was just about finished. He had such an economic lead, and hero levels, he was about the same. So really, the Bisu saw that there was no way he could just sort of try and catch up. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this 1v1 Warcraft 3 audio commentary. Hopefully there will be more to come. I'll see you guys later.